You're in a Silicon Valley startup's war room, but it's chaos, bickering engineers shouting, designers clashing over colors, managers freaking out. Weird, yes, but it's exactly this tension that sparks breakthroughs. Robert Sutton's Weird Ideas That Work flips conventional wisdom on its head. To innovate, you don't hire nice, calm people, you hire misfits. You reward conflict, not comfort. The big question, how do strange practices like these actually boost creativity and profit? Let's unravel it. Most bosses want team players who fit in seamlessly, but Sutton insists the opposite sparks innovation. Why settle for safe when weird breeds brilliance? At Bell Labs in the 1950s, the birthplace of the transistor, brilliant engineers constantly clashed. They weren't friends or harmony seekers, they fought over ideas fiercely. This daily tension wasn't a bug, it was the feature. Their fiery debates and willingness to challenge each other cracked open new scientific frontiers. Imagine a live wire plugged into a dusty circuit. Misfits are that wire, sparking unexpected connections by resisting the status quo. Sun explains they goad the group to reconsider assumptions and risk the safe path. Their discomfort isn't destructive friction, it's creative heat in the system. When Google started hiring quirky, outspoken people, their culture became messy. Yes, meetings got louder, disagreements sharper. But the payoff, more breakthrough products and ideas that competitors couldn't touch. Weird hires don't just shake up the place, they shake loose innovation. Most companies punish failure or worse, freeze. Sutton's twist, rewarding smart failures and punishing inaction revives risk-taking and creativity. Sounds radical, it works. At Toyota, line workers are encouraged to stop the assembly line immediately if they spot a problem, even if it halts production. This feels catastrophic short-term, but it's a strategic embrace of failure. Early mistakes uncover hidden flaws before expensive scale-up. Their build-stop rule empowers employees to fix fast and learn faster. Picture a pond, stagnant water breeds rot. Similarly, when teams avoid risks or choose no action to dodge blame, creativity suffocates. Sutton calls this inaction the sneakiest enemy. Failure is noisy but still progress. Doing nothing, that's the real slow poison. Some firms celebrate dramatic flops publicly, treating them like badges of honor. By spotlighting failures as bold experiments, they reduce fear and stoke curiosity. The result? Teams push boundaries, innovate aggressively, and even failures become stepping stones to game-changing success. Corporate culture is sacred, right? Sutton argues to innovate, you must break it down, even hire people who undermine it. Strange, counterintuitive, but proven. 3M, famous for post-it notes, secretly hired culture breakers, people who challenged the corporate gospel and pushed back on the status quo. This was risky but deliberate. Those rebels incubated new approaches that a polite, uniform culture would have killed. Their weirdos became the company's lifeblood of invention. Think of a fortress too solid and it traps you inside. Internal rebels are like controlled demolitions, tearing down old walls so sunlight and fresh ideas flood in. They unsettle comfort zones, forcing everyone to rethink assumptions. Sutton highlights that this friction creates a necessary chaos where ideas collide and evolve. Companies that tolerate and even pay for insurgents often out-innovate their rivals. By accepting cultural sabotage as a feature, not a flaw, they break stasis and stay ahead. The payoff? A dynamic culture that prizes adaptability over conformity. Remember that Silicon Valley war room, those fights, that chaos is the raw fuel of breakthroughs. Sutton's weird ideas aren't reckless, they're provocation for change. Next time you hire or lead, pick the uncomfortable candidate, celebrate the screw-ups and let your culture breathe and break. Try this at your next meeting, invite a contrarian to speak first. Watch what happens when unconventional voices get the mic. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.